Courtney Reagan, thank you. Let's get a look at Snowflake and Salesforce. Those shares moving in opposite directions, big moves in opposite directions. After Salesforce revenue and revenue guidance came in lower than expected, Snowflake shares, those are up thanks to a huge earnings beat. Joining us now is Brent Thill from Jefferies. He has a buy rating on both names. And Brent, I'm going to start by kicking it off with Snowflake, which is up about 11% right now because you had a big beat on top and bottom line. It looks like Q4 product revenue was better than expected as well. And then, of course, they've announced this expanded partnership with Microsoft to add access to OpenAI. How does it now position Snowflake, especially given the fact that coming into this report, there was still a lot of question marks about valuation and whether they could continue to keep growing?
Yeah, it was a good report. The guidance is the most important. I think there were a fear that they were going to guide to low 20s. They guided to 24, 8% margin. This is the single biggest operating margin expansion story in large cap software. The margins at 8 should be 30 over the next few years. They are an AI play. They're an infrastructure play. They're embedded in many of the top AI companies, helping them make better decisions about who their customers are. So we think Sridhar, the new CEO who came in a year ago, has made a big impact on product, and they were lagging against their competitor Databricks. They've improved their product quality. They've improved their execution. Last year was a really tough year, and we said in our playbook that in 2025, Snowflake's our recovery story that we think is on a better trajectory, and we think the results further confirm that they're on this trajectory path.
Okay.
If you like data and you like AI, this is a good story. It does not trade at Palantir's lofty multiple. It's still an expensive multiple, but we think there's still upside in the multiple.
Okay.
And we think again there's still a lot of upside ahead.
What about Salesforce then? I think you got to buy on that a pretty healthy price target above where it's trading right now. Stephanie Link just made the case, hey, based on the way revenue is growing, based on these results, it might be tough for it to justify that. Anything in this report give you pause?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think single-digit growth, the street's hoping they can get back to double-digit growth with AI and Agentforce. Remember, they just hired Robin as a CFO, and anytime a new CFO comes in, we think the guidance is going to be conservative. It makes sense. We think, again, Agentforce is super early. Their days of AI are only months in. They launched this product at the end of October, so it's only a few months in, and that's only going to build. So we think, again, this result wasn't phenomenal. Snowflake was way better. And many investors were already positioned long Salesforce. So the element of surprise wasn't here. That the numbers were fine. They weren't great.
Okay.
There's a little bit of margin improvement, but again, nothing too exciting. No big fireworks.